Hello, everybody, Defense here, and welcome to another episode from our survival Let's Play. We're here, set and ready to go. I hope you guys had a fantastic time, and I hope you did enjoy our last episode there where we built our nice little bridge, which honestly I'm really happy with. I know I talked about it in the last episode that I was really happy with it, but I am genuinely happy with it, so I like it. I don't really know what else to say about it. I like it. So there are going to be some changes made. One of them has already been made. As I talked about in the last episode, we did raise the dirt down here, which was really, it makes it look a lot better. I think it needs a little bit more work on this side, but I'm trying to keep it natural, but at the same time, make it look nice. And I think it's pretty good so far. As I said, we're going to add some more down here. It is all just dirt right now. We are going to kind of make it look like a riverbed a little bit more in the future. That's going to be a later project. But today's project is going to be in relation to widening this area here. And, oh, I also placed in a bunch of dirt. I forgot about that. I placed in the dirt all the way to, I think, over here. Yeah, all the way up to that where it goes flat. But yeah, as I said, today's project is going to be something a little different. And it's another thing. I've really been enjoying the building. You know, the building aspect of everything right now. And there's some builds that I can do that are purely just decorative and for fun. And one of those involves everything that's in that box right there. Where's my rockets? They're in this box right here. I'm burning through rockets. I love it though, because I can still make more. Yeah, because I haven't checked the area down there, but we've got stacking a bit there. And then I was running the farm the other day whilst I was doing stuff in the area. Actually, I should run it right. No, I'm not going to run it right now. We'll leave it. But yes, today's project is going to be a rather weird one. Sorry if you can hear the chicken. One of my chickens is being very loud right now, and I apologize. But yes, this here is something that's going to be very new for me. This is, again, I forgot the crafting bench. I did this when I came down last time. There's like 30 crafting benches in there now. Aside from that being there, we have a fancy book here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put fancy book. I'm going to sign it statues. This is the armor stand book, and I have never used it before. I looked up how to set it up today, and it's going to be a big part of what we do. I'm going to mess around with it a bit today in the video. This is everything for it, by the way, guys. If you guys want any of the info on who done everything here, that's the credits. But as I said, all of this part is going to be for a little bit after, because I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, because it's kind of tough, and I want to make it look nice. You know what I mean? So what we're going to do here is I need to set up, actually, let's set this up right here. I'm going to make a dredging barge. If you guys are subs to my Twitch channel, there is a private chat in my Discord, which Discord, by the way, is linked down below, where I shared the picture of this build earlier today so you guys could see it, and everyone seemed to really like it. So I'm going to stick with it, and we're going to throw down a quick dredger barge. For those who don't know what a dredger is something that goes through and pulls up the bottom of like a riverbed, ocean, stuff like that, and moves the dirt to somewhere else. And that is our plan. I want to set up the dredger to make it look like it's removing all of this. And I also want some armor stand guys on it, making it look like they're taking part in it, and maybe a couple of dudes doing some shoveling on the higher parts over there and some parts over here. That's at least the plan. This is gonna be just, I say temporary, but it'll probably be here for a long while. Even after the area is all spread out, I think I'll end up keeping the guys here, which I think will look cool. So we might as well get started on making this look nice. Let me try and remember my sizes. Come on, get up on the block. 1, 2, because it's longer than it is wide, and I did that on purpose so that we could properly fit our crane, our crane type machine that's on it. Well, it is technically a crane. All right, so I'm trying to remember. Sorry about that, guys. Had to step away and figure out what was going on with my chickens. They was being very loud, and it turns out they were yelling at a chipmunk that was eating their food. Rather than chase the chipmunk away, they were just sitting there yelling at it. So this is just it's just a barge, if that makes sense, with a crane on it. That's the best way I can think to describe this. So it's really hard to build in the water. Again, I built something up in creative, and then I don't think about how much more work it is to build it in survival. But at the same time, again, this is fantastic. Look at that. If we were in older versions of Minecraft, it'd clear out the whole... Well, first off, you wouldn't be able to place the trapdoors like this, I don't think. But two, it would clear out the space of water below it, which would make it look really, really, really bad. And nobody would want to look at it. You know what I mean? And I'm happy about that. There's just so many changes they've made to make building easier. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. And then we want to go bloop and a bloop. So as I said, I've already planned this whole build out pretty much in creative, just so I knew what I was doing with it. Because I wanted to be able to make it look nice and make it look fun. Alright, now we gotta do this. You gotta place them all correctly, otherwise it just don't work. And there is gonna be one or two of these I'm gonna pull out. I'm just gonna do the whole deck here entirely, so that we can get it going. First off, boom, boom, and boom. And there are multiple ways to put out these fires, by the way. The fastest way is with a shovel. Well, in a situation like this, if you're doing a huge floor of these, you could probably just lay water down. But that's the best way I've found to do it. Yeah, let me just top these off. Yeah. Alright. Next piece we have to do is kind of like it's our crane / dredger, if that makes sense. I think it's the best way to describe it. So I need 1, 2, 3... Actually, we went right up against the edge in the front, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we need these bits again. Was it here? Yeah. We'll just do it like that. If it's not right here, I can always extend the arm. That's the upside to a crane. You can always make it bigger. Nope. Okay, yeah, let's change this up. I don't like how it looks on this. So even if this was how I did it initially, I don't like it like that. So we're going to go right here. I'm going to have to place fire pits again. Or what do they call these? Campfires. Sorry. They call them campfires. So you can sing your campfire song. C-A-M-P-F-I-R-G. I am so sorry for anybody else who now has that stuck in their head. But it happens. Alright, so we got that, we got that. We need to remove dish piece again. Boom, boom. I also didn't have enough time to really look at any of the feedback from the last episode. I'm recording this pretty much immediately after, so if there were people who want to see the creative design, again, I apologize that this time it's not in. We'll be able to do that in the next video if that was something you guys were thinking of wanting to see. We'd be able to do that. One, hey 2, hey 3, hey 4, hey 5. We need to do that, and I think I only go out 2. Yeah, I only go out 2 because it does that fancy little bit there. And then... Huh, I guess I forgot 2 pieces. Yeah, I want it to kind of look like when these pull together, it's going to scoop and come up. Kind of like that. I know those don't really line up well, but it's kind of how it's going to have to work, sadly, because I can't really make it do nothing else. Now we get to the more decorative bits. Whoops, there's a piece in my way right there. This is where we need this bit, so we're going to go boom, 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 boom. The barge ended up being a lot smaller than I had hoped for, but that is strictly because of the size of the area. I would have liked to have made this a bit bigger, but it's not really an option at the moment, just because of where it is. But I have ideas for other barge-like objects in the future throughout this area, because I wanna make the area look like it's alive. Like that's my plan. You know what I mean? So I want to have ships and barges and boats and canoes and people, and that's why I got the armor stand plug in there, just so I could have some fun with it and kind of make it look alive, as I said. And I'm kind of happy with what possibilities I have. I don't really, as I said, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to put everything into motion in the way I would like in relation to the armor stands. So it's going to be something I play around with. I'll probably end up doing it more in streams than I do in videos. Quick plug, twitch.tv/defense041. I stream Minecraft every Wednesday. So if you guys want to check out a little bit more of this world as we work on it, feel free to check that out. And that's it. That is the barge all done. There's some decorative bits we're going to add to it once I get the armor stands going. But I think for now, this is where we're gonna leave the barge at. And you know what? Let's give it a try. Armor stands. I'll give it a quick try. Let me see if I can figure this out. All right. So if I just place one down right here, and I go, and I open the book, check target. All right, it is highlighted. That is my target. Styles, nudge, rotation, pointing, presets. What do we have for presets? Oh, this would be. This, what is, oh, I think you just break it. Yeah. Now if I place one down, it's back to normal. Okay. Check target. Let me see, let's see, auto align, swap slots. There's a lot to go on here. Utilities. Oh, actually, I need to do show base plate, no. There we go. Show arms, yes. All right, we broke it. We're just gonna leave that one for now. Let's move over here. So styles, show base, no. Show arms, yes. We want that there. And pointing, right arm, feet. I then proceed to spend way too long messing around with armor stands. Okay. These are a lot more work than I thought. I am honestly going to save them 100% for the next live stream, which, as I said, will be on Wednesday if you guys want to check that out. All I've done so far, I've messed around with the body, figured out what does what, changed positions, and I've made him move his shovel. I'm just going to look at it and see if I can figure out how to make it look like he's actually shoveling, if that makes sense. And then I had another idea of having one of these guys look like he's actually holding the dirt. Alright, this has gone all screwy. It's what happens when you click the wrong things. But I'll have to play around with him more because, as I said, I want it to look like there's actually guys here working. And I also have to figure out how to get rid of this guy who's just kind of stuck in this hole. Right here. I don't know how to make him reappear or make it so I can kill him. So I'm going to have to figure that out off camera, but that'll be something for a live stream. As I said, we're going to hop on back over here. I meant to grab some dirt. Let's just grab a little bit of dirt from here because, as I said, this whole area is going to be kind of getting dredged out. And I'm going to have to fill the down here area in because I know it looks weird. I'm going to play around with that afterwards. I don't actually mind filling in all that dirt to make it look like it's being dug out. I think it'll look cool in that sense. But yeah, I want like some dirt there. And then back here, we're going to want some dirt. Because right now they're only really grabbing dirt. So it's fine to just put some dirt like that, which I think will look cool. As I said, I wanted a bigger barge because this crane doesn't look like it'll really swivel enough to dump into there. But I think that'll look nice. So one of the other things we're going to add, I need to grab some stuff for. So let me grab a couple more items, and I want to start doing a bit of decoration for the other side where the other crew is going to be working. Now we get the bits for the crew on the other side. And it's gonna be a little weird, but it's gonna be fun, I think. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. I know it's gonna look rather weird because normally that'd be lower, but you can't really change the angle on these, which is actually, you know what? I just had a crazy idea. What if instead I go like this? Oh no, that's gonna be way too high. No, alright, can't do that. I had an idea to make it look like it was higher, but you really can't do it. Boop, boop, boop. And obviously we'll have to play around with this guy as well, but we're gonna have him running a wheelbarrow, and the other side, upside to this, can you use lily pads? You can. All right, let me... I don't have enough to fill it. I didn't even think about trying to fill this right now, but I have almost a double chest full of poppies, which will be perfect for making it look like these are full of dirt. And then they're going to be wheeling them up and kind of filling in different areas, which I think would be pretty cool. I might just have them build like a pile in a corner at one point, but these guys here will be down here pulling wheelbarrows up. Actually, let me get another wheelbarrow up here. Boom. Boom. So as I said, yeah, they're cool. They're rather simple to build, this design at least. There are a couple other designs out there that I know of. This one's honestly just the simplest. And until I get working with the armor stands, there's not really any other thing I can do, because there are setups that run this in a rather cool way. And I have them saved for later, but I need to do some crazy stuff. Actually, why did I do that? I only need to do this. And then you can also use these in the future as like wheels on vehicles and stuff. And you can have platforms like so, which I think would look wicked cool. That'll be for the future. I plan on using something similar down in the docks area, which I think will end up looking nice. But I am going to be all done with this little section here for now. I'm going to... I might do a little bit more work off camera, trying to make this area look a little better in relation to what's going on. But when we do come back, I'm going to start us working on a separate project. So while I was hanging out doing some other things, I haven't even started anything over there yet. I've done some behind the scenes stuff and plopped some heads on my guys here, and then I thought of something really fun and really cool. So let me just... Oh, I forgot about this. This might make the job a little bit harder. You know what, we'll just do this. It's okay. Just do it like that, do it like that. Put that guy in, and then... I don't want that like that. It's a mess. Alright. I'll figure that one out in a second. Boom, boom. Because we want that there and that there. I have thought of a way to make it look like these guys are loading up a cart. So the guys on the side here will have to be loading this. Boom. That was weird. Oh, because I'm not paying attention. My brain's just so happy about what's going on, it doesn't even know what's going on. Alright. Okay, so we're actually going to have to keep that there and keep that there. And then we want to put that along here so that we can put blocks on top of these, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to do that. I've got a piece of dirt. Boom. And what we're going to do now is that... I do still have stairs on me. That, and that'll come up into here so they can kind of load it like so. And I haven't figured out how I'm going to do the bit here yet. That's the only thing I haven't figured out. I don't know how I want to make it look like it's going to be pulled by horses. So I need to change out this, change out this. And there we go. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like a cart that can load up. I'll probably end up using these a little bit more in the future, which I think will look really cool. Yes, I know they're square, but they are supposed to be wheels. I think that'll work pretty nicely. But as I said, I just don't know how to make it look like a horse is supposed to be pulling this. That's the only thing I can't figure out. I'm sure if I stare at it for a while or something like that, we'll be able to figure it out. But at the moment, my brain cannot figure out a way to, first off, make it look like it's pulled by horses, and second off, actually attach horses to it to pull it. So if you guys have any ideas on that, let me know. I'm going to continue to randomly search through all of my bits, and one of the other things I do is I just sit here and I stare at this for every crafting recipe I know. Doesn't always help, but it adds some cool stuff and I can usually figure something out. But right now it's not helping, sadly. I can't figure nothing out for it. We'll just have to look at it. I'm gonna go through one more time. Yeah, no, alright, nothing there. So we'll have to play around with it. But yeah, I think it'll be good because it'll be the way that items look like they're getting transported in and out. Because as I said, I want to make the whole area look like it's alive, which I think will look really cool. So if you guys, as I said, have any ideas on how that might work or other things we can do, let me know in the comments. Boom. But now we're gonna go and actually get started on the other project. I've just had probably the craziest and ugliest looking idea for something. I don't know how well this is gonna go, and I am 100% going to need your input on this, guys. I also hope I don't scare too many of you away with what this is gonna look like. I had an idea while lying in bed last night on what to use for the horses and kind of make it look like that cart's being pulled by horses, and it just looks so derpy and weird. And my first thought was to use horse heads instead of dragon heads. That looks really scary. So we're not going to do that. And what I am going to do is that and that. Yoink, yoink. Ah, that's supposed to be dark oak. All right, well let me do it with spruce first, and we'll see. We'll see if I like it. Boom, boom. Oh, I forgot to grab the tail. Actually, can I just... Oh, I don't have enough to craft it. Boo! Boo! Alright, let me grab the dark oak, because I think that looks better. It looks so bad. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's drop it back one more and see if that helps. This was just a crazy random idea that I had. It looks so weird. Alright, but yeah, same thing as I had said earlier. I'm gonna need your guys' input on this. Just let me know what you think. If there's any other ways we could do it that might look better, or if you have a way to actually make it look like the horses are stuck here, so we don't have that. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work. I'm sure if I don't know. I'm trying to think of ways to justify this. It's just not happening. But I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it there for a little bit, just so I can get your guys' opinion on it. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's episode. I have had a lot of fun with it. I know we didn't get as much. Well, we definitely didn't get as much done as I had hoped. I spent way too much time playing around with and trying to learn these armor stands, and it went okay. You know, I've learned a bit. There's still more I gotta learn. I'm gonna go and try and find some videos that walk you through how to do different things. And if I do find them, I will link them in future for you guys, so you guys can maybe get a little bit along with them, stuff like that. So I hope you did enjoy, at least. I really enjoyed our little barge, and if you guys have any other ideas for things we could add to the area to make the place look more alive, as I said, it's supposed to be a medieval village center, so all of our main buildings go in here, like the town hall, storage, the docks, you know, the barracks and stuff like that. And then out around the whole area is where all the people live, the farms, so on and so forth. Just to kind of get things done and make it look, you know, like lived in is the best word I can think to come up with right now, the best term. but that is the plan. And I hope you guys like that idea. I don't really know how else to describe it, but as I was saying, I want to thank you for stopping in. I hope you did enjoy, and hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace. Flying in F5 is really hard.